I would say in a short sentence that Team Focus is an organization for young men ages 10 to 18 who don't have a father figure in their life active.
These young men who come, some of them not only don't have a father in life, they may not have a mother either. They're raised by their grandparents or an aunt or someone that really can't give them all the things that they need as young men.
And we mentor them, we take them to camps, we take them to outings, what we call outings, like a football game or a basketball game or some sort of event like that.
Since 2000, Team Focus has helped guide almost 4,000 young men by offering attention, affection, affirmation, and accountability through year-round mentoring.
We are all part of Team Focus, and that's the biggest thing. We're all part of this big group, and it's really supportive.
Team Focus is a voice that walks onto a football field in the fall and up to a young man after the agony of defeat and puts his arm around him and says, "Hang in there."
Team Focus utilizes leadership skills, Christian values, and sustained relationships to support young men without a father figure in their lives.
The biggest thing, we're in a fatherless generation, and in this fatherless generation there's so much need to have a father figure in their lives, and they say, hey, I'm for that. And a lot of the people who are vice presidents or in these big companies, their father walked out on them when they were 3 or 4 or was killed, and they lacked that, and they're saying, hey, what I lacked, I want them to have.
I enjoy being around people my age. You know, we have a lot to talk about, and you know, it makes me realize that, you know, I'm not the only one, you know, especially when you're at a camp with the same people and then you go to another camp and you bring in people from Dallas, from Washington, from South Carolina, and all these other different places, and we all still relate.
We play a lot of sports. I feel like that kind of helps a lot.
They have basketball, we play softball, swimming. They have banquets. I met Nick Saban, Laura Bush came through, met a few NFL players, NBA players.
Where we would go to maybe seminars one time, we would hear a pastor speak at another. Those are really where I'm getting all the knowledge that I need.
The program focuses on positive influences through mentoring, tutoring, monthly social activities, leadership camps, and scholarship opportunities.
We take something like honesty, and let's project honesty. We take something like, what is character? We say, we don't want you to be a character, but we want you to have good character. It's back and forth play, but it's not always boring where you're always preaching or teaching, but you bring someone in. We'll bring a man that owns a restaurant in, and usually he didn't have a father too, and he shows them the benefits of this, what they can do.
We encourage them to give back to others, be encouragers to their teammates, encourage their mom, and be respectful.
We do what a father would do. It helps establish a relationship. It helps us connect with the child, and therefore make some type of relationship that we can talk to them and solve some of their problems, hopefully, and help them or prevent them basically from going astray.
You give them little, as Coach Mike would say, nuggets. You give them little bits of information that can help them to be successful, to not go down various wrong paths.
We teach and reinforce manners and respect for others and how to support and revere the family structure.
Well, I just feel like Team Focus is out there. There's so many kids without a father in the home, and as a mom, I can say that we're not able to provide everything for our sons as far as the father-to-son aspect that they should be getting in life. You know, I don't know how to change oil or change the tire on a car, so I feel like, you know, them taking him fishing and them taking him out and working with him on different manly aspects, interviewing and getting him prepared for life is a very big deal, and a mom can't do all of that.
They're involved in our children from school, from whatever sports they're in. I mean, they're just there with them throughout. And I just think that's a wonderful organization to be a part of.
I know most of their stories, and I see what they've walked through, and it just touches my heart to know that these young men, that Team Focus has made a difference in their lives.
Team Focus encourages them to be good leaders, set high goals, obtain an education, go to church, give back to the community, and finish strong.
A lot of young people don't understand what it means to be a leader. And so I've learned by watching Coach Mike and Mickey and Rocky and the people that have been instilled in my life. Not saying I don't want to be like them, but I want to be sure that I'm doing the right thing to get to where I need to be for God's plan for my life.
I can say honestly, I've learned a lot, and once I leave the camp or whatever campus that we're on, I have the notes, I have all the tools that I need to succeed.
Because I look at the guys that came before me. I looked at them and I followed them, and following them helped me to be able to be the leader I am today.
Jeremiah 29:11 is, "For the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a hope and a future." And that's the biggest thing that Team Focus provides young men without fathers, is to show them that they do have a Heavenly Father, and this is a plan that He has for you, that it will prosper you, that you will grow, and there is hope.